Hi, my name's Angelia, and I just wanted to tell you guys about a really cool class that's offered here at UGA. And if you haven't had your experiential learning requirement filled yet, this is a really fun way to do that. So the class is listed as AESC 4920, and it's called Project Focus. So I'm just going to go into a few details about what the class entails, just some basic information, and then I'll go ahead and go into a discussion about my personal experience taking the class. So for the basic information, what the class is you're going to go to local schools in Athens, local elementary schools, and you're going to help teach science-related material. So you'll be doing 40 hours total, so 3 hours a week or more if your schedule allows for it, but you're only required to do 3. And then as far as things like assignments go, really the main thing is we have weekly journals that we do. They're just kind of like reflections of the week. There's different prompts. They're super easy to do. And you'll be assigned to a teacher and a school based off of your preference. So you kind of, you email like what grades you would like to teach, and then what school you would like to teach at, and I just chose like whatever school is closest to my house so I didn't have to drive as far, and then you'll get assigned to a teacher and a school and a grade. So as far as my personal experience goes, everyone's is different since we are assigned different schools, different teachers, so it's going to be different for everyone, but kind of starting at the beginning, going into this, I'm a psych major. This is my last semester, so I hadn't filled my experiential learning requirement yet, and that was kind of my main goal. I was looking for classes. This was like the only one that I could get into for some reason, and so I just kind of took it, didn't even know what the class was. So about a week before classes start, I read the syllabus and I find out that I'm going to be teaching science to elementary school students. And to be honest, I wasn't very excited about that. I was pretty nervous. I felt like I was underprepared. And yeah, just overall, I was super nervous going into it. So first day of class, you kind of get a feel of what's going on. Out the actual class, like as a class at UGA, we met once a week at the beginning of the semester, and then we alternated to every other week. So you're still kind of getting situated. You're not assigned anywhere yet. So once I got my assignment for what school I was going to be helping out with, I went in, I talked to my teacher after school, just to kind of talk about like what I would be helping with, what areas I could help with, what days fit into my schedule, and we just worked out something that worked best for us. My teacher that I was assigned to was really great in allowing me to do something that was more related to what I was learning and what I had knowledge about. So we decided to do a lesson on emotions, which was so fun. I got to just talk about emotions like anger, sadness, all the emotions, and just cool ways of dealing with emotions. And then I gave another lesson on illusions, which was really fun. It was really cool to like have the students ask questions, kind of interacting with the class while giving the lesson. It was just a really great experience overall. And so on the first day, I was introduced to the students. and I don't know if I said this yet, but I had a 5th grade class at Barnett Shoals, and just like the first day of going in and I guess talking to the students, seeing how the class operates, doing like a little introduction, it was something that kind of gets you excited to start coming to the school and helping out, which I was surprised that I felt that way because, again, like I said, I was very nervous to start this. It's not really like my thing. I don't have any experience teaching. Was worried because I didn't know about science and don't have a lot of, I guess, experience with children other than having siblings. So it was kind of surprising that I felt excited to be in the schools and actually teaching. So I can't quite remember, but pretty soon into me going to the school, I'm not sure if it was like the first day or the second day that I went, but I started actually giving lessons. There was a section planned out in the day on the days that I would go to the school, and I would just stand up in front of the class and give my lesson, which I was so nervous at first. I'm not good at public speaking, so I thought it would be like scary and whatever, but it was honestly so fun. And after the first time of doing it and being nervous and getting it over with, and then finding out that it's not that bad, it was really fun. So yeah, I think that's it. And actually it turned out to be it turned out to be one of my favorite classes of this semester. So I kind of went in really worried, actually, really nervous, and not really looking forward to taking a class where I was going to have to do a lot of public speaking. Going to schools, it seems like a lot of time out of my week that I could be spending doing something else. So at first going into it, I really didn't think that I would enjoy doing it, but it really was so rewarding, and it was so fun to interact with all the kids and kind of learn their personalities and like see how smart 5th graders are. So yeah, again, this class is listed as AESC 4920. And if you're interested, it's a really fun way to fill your experiential learning requirement.